What is up, everyone? I am Deviantart Cringe, and today I was looking through some cartoon videos on YouTube, seeing what's new and all that, and came across a video talking about something called a Steven Bomb. If you don't know what that is, it's basically whenever a new batch of Steven Universe episodes comes out, and this is, I believe, the 5th one. So I wanted to originally do just a regular My Little Pony video talking about the weird antics bronies are always up to, those fucking little scampy bastards. But since the Steven Bomb is coming, I thought that I would do a My Little Pony video with a Steven Universe theme. So let us take a look at My Little Pony fusions. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you thought that the Steven Universe fandom and the MLP fandom were bad enough on their own, then take a look at when the fandoms cross over and share their talents. Well, everyone, if you thought that things couldn't get any worse from the usual stuff that we looked at, well, here's evidence saying that it does in fact get worse. This is basically like one of those fucking movie experiments when they take like two people and sew their bodies together and like they end up being this pseudo fucking Frankenstein thing. It's like, wow, the lines, the line work and everything, it does look pretty good, but when MLP and Steven Universe cross over, you better be running for the hills, let me tell you something. Look at it this way, at least we can be together forever, right? You know, I can just imagine this being spoken in a cartoonish fucking evil voice. Oh yes, we're gonna be together forever, yes! And I can just imagine the other one fucking screaming for mercy, like, why the fuck did the artist put her in such a goddamn predicament? Like, holy shit. So this is what Homeworld thinks of fusion. My brother made the title, not me. I just thought it was a good one. Anyways, why this? Someone gave me the idea to make a fusion of the two ponies in MLP. Now I don't watch Steven Universe, and I don't remember how it went on in DBZ. Other than that, it was awesome, so I decided to come up with my own interpretation of ponies fusing together. You're welcome. It's actually more practical than the Do Princess's Dream of Magic Sheep version. They could walk like this. I don't know what that is, and I'm not gonna ask. What? Lyra and Bonbon fused together. Well, that's certainly one way of doing it. Well, yes, that is certainly one way of doing it, compared to the original Steven Universe version of Space Crystal Lesbomancy. Okay, everyone, so, yeah, the MLP version of the Ruby fusion. I've actually seen this episode right here. It's where the 5 rubies that are supposed to look for I think one or two of the gems is supposed to be like fusing into this huge big ruby, but yeah, it's a pony version now. Isn't it beautiful? So there's a lot of things that I'd actually like to mention about this picture, so let's get into it. First, you want to say this hairstyle right here. This doesn't really look like the original square hairstyle. It actually looks more like a piece of toast. Like these parts over here looks like like a piece of toast. Also, the white line over here, that really doesn't have to be there. Like, I know what you were trying to do. You were trying to make like an outline and everything to make the character's anatomy more visible and all that. But you could have just made it like a darker black or whatever, because you know this just looks like it was yeah, it's like a huge error. So, like, there's a reason as to why characters have black outlines instead of white ones. The coloring could have been done a little bit better, and the lines could have been a little bit smoother, but, I don't know. I think this guy's kind of like new in the ways of art and all that. You can see he's, you know, trying. You just gotta work on it a little bit more and it'll look better. First of all, I advise you definitely work on the coloring and the lines and everything, you know, just make them seem smooth and all that. Although I do gotta say, this one over here actually does look pretty good. I mean, it kind of looks like the original show version, because in the original show version, the ruby is so goddamn bright red that you cannot see any of their lines. So, yeah, I gotta say that is definitely a good job on this one. But this one over here, here it looks like she's wearing a fucking skirt or whatever. Honestly, you can't tell if these are pants or a skirt. Like, over here we have pants. Over here it looks like a skirt. So yeah, be sure to work on your anatomy, coloring, and line work, and you'll improve very quickly. I can guarantee you that. MLP Ruby Squad with Fusion. I'm not gonna read every single bit of that, holy fuck. Anyway, those cute 5 rubies are so cute and funny. Their childlike energy and how they are so easily fooled. So endearing, and I think Leggy and Navy are definitely my favorites. I hope to see them again. I won't turn up badly. Though I do wonder how the Crooniverse, what a shitty ass name I gotta say, will pull that off. Guess we'll have to wait and see. Okay, oh my god, oh, there's so many of them. Okay, no comments. So here's another drawing that that also looks pretty okay. Apart from those fucking fat ass legs, I mean, holy shit, look at those things. It's like twice the size of the front ones. Like I know that the back legs are supposed to be stronger than the front ones and bigger, but this just looks like fucking the Nicki Minaj of fucking ponies. Holy shit, man. Although the rest of the drawing actually does look pretty good, you know, like the line work is nice and smooth and all that. The coloring really doesn't go overboard in any stretch, so yeah, definitely thumbs up on that. Although I do gotta say one thing, I just noticed this. I thought this was because of these lines over here. It looks like you tried to add some lines to like make it look like their hair textures and all that. But this over here looks okay. But on the brighter like the yellow and white colors, it actually kind of looks like really I don't know. It kind of looks like it's scratched up and dirty and all that. So I don't know, it looks okay on the green, but not so much on the white and yellow. Lime, did you know what's going on with us? I don't know, Applejack, that's shocked me too. Okay, a little bit of a spelling error, but yeah, apparently it seems like two MLPs fused with each other and they don't know what the hell happened with them. Fusion Lime Jack, inspired by Music Firewind and they one line in Steven Universe. A fusion between Lime Dream and Applejack. Lime Dream belongs to me, Applejack belongs to Hasbro and Lauren Faust. Well, the picture does actually look pretty good, you know, apart from the, you know, the back legs and the thing on the hair. Well, that's cool. Amazing. Well, Lime fusion with Applejack, so much amazing. A bit of a Chinese bootleg there. Okay, everyone, so now, you know how I said about the last fusion that the coloring wasn't going all over the place? Well, now it's a bit of a different story. It's, yeah. When Rainbow Dash and Pinkie Pie fuse together, they create Neon fucking Zap. What a name! Take a look at that coloring, it feels like visual goddamn diabetes. I mean seriously, did you really have to go so much with the coloring? It's like, take a look at her hair, it's like not a single one of these colors are just so overbearingly bright. It's like, what are you on fucking acid or something? Am I missing something? Did you pop some Molly and go to a rave or whatever? Rainbow Dash and Pinkie Pie Fusion, part 1 of 2 in an art trade with this guy. This fusion is in Steven Universe style. In Steven Universe, when two gems fuse together, they're given extra body parts. In this case, when I fuse two or more MLP characters, I will give them extra body parts. The body parts look okay, but the hair is just why? I'm not gonna read that. If you think I'm gonna read that, you're fucking insane, seriously. Neon Zap looks beautiful. Why does she have 4 arms? Read the description. Yeah, you fucking idiot. Read the goddamn description. It's kind of like with YouTube, you know. People never read the description. I swear to fucking God. Colorful. My God, is this the fucking parrot choir? Holy shit. Well, everyone, I'm gonna do something that I haven't done in quite some time. I think it is time for a bonus. Yes, everyone. And today's bonus is a goddamn Steven Universe My Little Pony OC. Take a look at those stubby legs that look like they're just copy-paste of each other. It's like you can't even tell which legs are supposed to be which. And over here we can see the said pony OC with Steven Universe, who looks like he lost some fucking weight. His legs are apparently very thin and stubby, but his arms are still fat as fuck. Can you believe it, ladies and gentlemen? Okay, I'm gonna have to lean into the screen to actually read this. Bear with me, everyone. Blarney the Pony, gender male, pronouns. Fucking pronouns. You gotta be shitting me. He, him, his. Take that SJW garbage and shove it up your ass, that's what I say. Sexual orientation, straight, because you gotta have that. Likes going on any kind of adventures with Steven, being a friend of Lion, fruits, vegetables, being there whenever Steven needs him, helping out his loved ones, being loyal. Dislikes people putting Steven down, losing friends, watching Pearl and Amethyst fight or argue, creepy or disturbing sights, leaving Steven. Hobbies, usually goes anywhere with Steven, gallop around with the beach or fields, fly around. Talent/skills, flying at any speed using magic from his horn. Relationships, one of Steven's best friends, a good friend of Lion. Those are some relationships right there, buddy. Personality, Blarney is a loyal companion of Steven ever since he and the Crystal Gems found him in the Blarney Castle. He tries day by day to be as good as possible. He can be a friend of the sign. They're both animals. Voice actor, Ian James Carlett. Oh yeah, he even picked out a voice actor for him. Beautiful. Well, this actually does look like a pretty good description, you know, it's not overpowered or anything, it's just a little bit basic and everything. Apart from the sexual orientation and pronouns, that's absolutely pointless, and just makes you look like to be an SJW, so stop that. Steven Universe OCs, Blarney the Pony, I'm not gonna read all of that. Blarney the Pony belongs to me, but I share with my friends, and I will trust in the artist, and most admire, while Steven Universe belongs to Rebecca Sugar and Cartoon Network. Well, everyone, that's about it. That's My Little Pony Fusions, and yeah, a Steven Universe OC My Little Pony style in a bonus. Honestly, not a lot of the images were actually pretty freaky. It's like the very first picture was pretty much like what the hell, but the other ones they actually looked pretty good. You know, they're not too bad. You know, the line works and the colorings, it's okay apart from the rainbow colored hair one. So everyone, thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe and press the little bell icon. And I'm Deviantart Cringe, and I'll be seeing you guys and gals in the next video.